there. I'm live. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I am here to do a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, whatever, North Node, South Node. If you felt called to come to this video for some reason, there's something in here for you. It is always my intention. And this reading is also timeless. So whenever you catch this is the right time for you. And I have chosen 3 cards from Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will be clarifying with some other decks. And the song that the universe has chosen for you, the title is Change, which, as I often say, is the only thing we can actually count on in this world. And it is time for you to embrace that understanding. We start with breathe in protection, which is speaking to you kind of resisting change, where you are finding yourself in this place of apathy, possibly procrastination, inertia, feeling lazy. Some things, you know you need to do something different, but you don't want to. And so instead of facing what needs to happen, you're choosing to ignore it. And it's causing a sense of stagnancy. And it's creating momentum around the inertia and the stagnancy. And so it's really, really, really important for you to get moving, get out of your mind, get up off the couch, or out of bed, wherever you've been hanging out, and start moving your body. Chances are you're kind of stuck in your mind, or I don't know. It's like being stuck in the mind so much that you just become numb. You have to shut off because you're like, I can't deal with what I'm potentially facing. And getting into your body, getting moving, getting the oxygen into your brain through the blood flow, and producing the what are they, endorphins, is going to help you gain clarity and feel better and be able to face whatever thing you've been trying to avoid. And breathing, I mean, that's always a good thing. Time for a nap, also in protection. And it's interesting because this speaks to kind of the opposite of you've been so caught up in doing that you're losing, but ultimately you're getting to this point of exhaustion where you're putting everything of yourself into something, can speak to workaholism, and you're becoming depleted. And at a certain point, not only will you not be able to give to others or to your project or whatever it is, but you won't be able to give to yourself. And maybe that's kind of what's happening here, is you've been overdoing it, and it's getting you into this place of inertia, apathy. Or it could be that the apathy that you're feeling is causing you to dive into work, into being super extra busy, putting everything else in front of yourself so you don't have to face the thing that you're actually trying very hard not to face. And so, between getting busy in terms of, no, not getting busy, getting moving, go outside, go for a walk, work out, go for a swim, whatever thing feels good to you that gets you in your body, out of your head, and allow yourself to take a nap, allow yourself to rest. Once you move your body, come back and really Let yourself spend time doing something that is fulfilling, that is creative in some way, that kind of gets your inspirational juices flowing. Because I think right now you're in this place of doing from the mind rather than the heart. Because there's a sense of not connecting with what you truly want. There's some kind of fear around this. And what you really want to do is get to this place of inner peace where you just feel like you're free from wanting. There's some kind of expectation that you have, some kind of fear. You want something, but you're afraid you're not going to get it, or you're afraid of letting it go. You're afraid of the change. And this card is all about just knowing that everything's going to happen in the perfect time, that the universe is going to bring you what you need when you've learned your lessons, when you're ready, essentially. And so it's getting into that place of just like you're in the present moment. You're not spending time concerned about what's going to happen. You're not thinking too much about the past. You're just kind of here in this space waiting for something to hatch. It's like a gift from the universe. And it's, waiting to see what it's going to be. I think that's right. so let's look at the good tarot. Do some clarifying. 10 of fire. Yeah, it's time for a change. It's time to let something old burn away. You've possibly been burned, but looking at this figure, she's not too concerned. She's like, I'm gonna keep on keeping on, gonna heal. It's gonna work out, because the ending always leads to a new beginning. And when it's time for something to close out, it's the best thing to do is to just get in that place of releasing, knowing that there's something better coming ultimately. 7 of Earth. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. It's time to make a change. It's time to decide to move in a new direction. Absolutely. Queen of Earth. I think, this is about understanding how to nurture yourself. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Yeah, how do you nurture yourself through getting in your body, doing things that feel good, that physically boost you, and also taking a nap. Like, she's very resourceful, so this is taking advantage of all of your resources. And Joyana, hello, welcome, guys. Taking advantage of all the resources that you have, including those chunks of time where you can just completely focus on yourself. Thank you. I hope you are as well. Because that's what's going to bring you peace ultimately, and abundance. This is putting in the effort, knowing that by choosing to make a decision, there's a quote, and I don't remember who says it, but it's something like, once we decide, the doing becomes easy. And I think you've been overdoing because it's been from a place of indecision. And so you're throwing yourself into something where it's not working for you necessarily, or maybe you're throwing yourself into something that is the old thing that you need to close out. And it's like wasting energy because it's not actually what you're supposed to be putting your energy into anymore. it's getting grounded. This is you getting grounded in yourself, in your body, in your life. Coming to a place of acceptance that things are supposed to change, they will change, things always change. And embracing that is only going to work in your favor. Okay, so then the Oracle Tarot. What does the Oracle Tarot have to say? Follow your dreams. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, this is a new beginning. This is allowing the old thing to burn away, to finish out, so that you can begin anew, passionately. And maybe that's a part of what's going on here, is that you've been hanging on to an old dream that is meant to transform, or you're meant to move on. Somehow you're attached to something, and it's like, or maybe it wasn't even a dream, it was something you felt you had to do. And now you're in this place of, or you will be getting into a place of like, okay, releasing the old and really diving in to what lights you up. The Chariot, the inspired warrior, having kind of been through some stuff, but getting back, often the chariot is pulled by horses, getting back up, allowing the momentum to build and moving towards your victory. And the inspired warrior, this isn't about fighting against, this is about fighting for. Oh, it makes me think of a quote from the new Star Wars. I forget which one. I think it was the second of the new ones with Rey and Finn and all that. And I think her name is Rose, says to Finn, it's not about fighting against what you hate, it's about fighting for what you love. And this is the place that you're getting into, fighting for what's really important to you, what really lights you up. And that is going to help get you into this place of inspiration. Getting into your body, just moving, is going to help to get you back to yourself again. Strength, courage, and open heart. Yeah, it's letting old cycles burn away, letting them close out, and moving towards something new. It can require some strength, some courage. So many of us have a really hard time with change and resist it. But I think this is you gradually coming to that understanding of the less you resist, the better it's going to be overall. And you keep that heart open. You move forward with inspiration, with excitement, with curiosity, rather than shrieking back out of fear, because you're like, I don't know, it's the unknown, I don't know what's going to happen. But because you're tapping into what makes you feel really good, that's what helps keep your heart open. And know that, yeah, if you're moving towards something that you want, that keeps you in a place where you're at a higher vibration. When you're feeling good, then you're able to keep your heart open more. All right, so let's look at Osho Zen Tarot. The Osho Zen, what does it have to say? Turning in. Which is interesting, because you haven't been turning in. This card in the protection position is about ignoring your intuition. this apathy, this inertia. It's usually, like going way too far on Netflix and chill. And what you need to do is put your attention on meditating, going within. Taking a nap speaks to actually caring for yourself, allowing yourself the space to feel whatever you feel. And there's all these figures around her that look like they've got a lot to say, and she's just like, this could be voices in your head that are saying like, don't move forward, it's scary, you'll get hurt, the voices of fear inside you, or that feed you the fear. And getting to that place where you're like, no, I know what I want, I know what lights me up. Tapping into your inspiration through your intuition, because your intuition is your direct line to your higher power. There's a huge hand. Your higher power has a huge hand in this situation. Sorrow. Okay. Yeah, there's a part of you that doesn't want to let this cycle close out. You have a lot of big feelings. And that's a part of why you've been in this place of laziness. You don't want to feel this. It hurts so much, and you'd rather just ignore it, but you can't. When the feelings are there, like, we can try and stuff them, we can try and ignore them, but they don't go away. You can try and work them away, but they don't go away. You gotta turn in. You gotta really look at whatever's coming up for you. Not easy, but it frees you. It allows you to go beyond the walls that are keeping you trapped in your pain. You got to feel it so you can move on. Ignoring it just makes it worse. Yeah, yeah, you've been stuck in your mind. You've been all just, there's a big mess up there in your head. And that's why it's so important to get in your body and get moving. Do something that feels good physically, where you're not just trying to disappear in doing something. You're actually doing something for yourself. And taking a nap. You probably have been overdoing it in the work sense, or whatever, however you've been trying to ignore the sorrow, that you're exhausted to the point where you can't make sense of the thoughts that are coming in that are causing you sorrow. There's really this feeling of being lost, not knowing one side from another, one direction from another. And meditation, contemplation, really just allowing yourself to be with whatever's there. That's the antidote. So let's look at Wisdom of Avalon. The Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance. Yeah, this is you taking control back within yourself, doing the inner work, actually transmuting, transforming wherever you've been resisting or holding back or trying to ignore, trying to, deflect. Once you actually go within, that's when you can transform and start to manifest what you want. This is about finding balance. This is you finding balance in yourself and justice. Whatever has happened that has felt unjust, that has caused you so much pain, by going within and doing the work, by releasing and forgiving, by sitting with whatever is there, whoever has been unjust to you, allowing that to just be a part of the experience, allowing that to be a lesson that you can take with you, that's what brings you justice. Because you get to this place where you're like, oh, those things don't affect me anymore. I have taken control, my power back. And usually it's in that place where, anything that's oftentimes, if we're talking about people who have done something or they've disappeared, they've left, that's the point when they come back because you have energetically shifted. And that's the point when you don't care anymore. The stag, pride and leadership. I think that the sorrow that you have been experiencing is very much tied up in your pride. Feeling slighted, feeling hurt, feeling victimized. But that as you go through this transformation, as you step into your power, as you allow yourself to be vulnerable and understanding that's your strength, that's when you can step into a place of leadership, because that's when you're like, oh, you get to the other side of it. You understand how to heal, and then you can turn around and help others. It gives you a whole new perspective. Some call it your mess to success. And the frog, cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. Yeah. Yep. This is how you do it. You go within, get yourself moving. It's like meditate, then go for a walk in nature, go for a run, go work out, and then come home and take a nap. And then see where you're at. That helps a lot. And cleaning house. It may be that the laziness that you've been feeling, the apathy, has affected you, in your environment. You have a sink full of dirty dishes. You have like piles of laundry, dirty laundry on your floor. You have, you have to clean your toilets, whatever the things are that you've been ignoring because you've been so caught up in the sorrow. This is you coming back, understanding that cleaning your outside environment has a direct effect on your inner environment. And vice versa, as you work on going within and acknowledging and loving and allowing what's there, that gives you a natural desire to want to start cleaning up your environment. The two work hand in hand, as within, so without. So, yeah. Okay. Where are we at? I'm going to go with the Oracle. What is it? The Spirit Animal Oracle. For some reason, I have a really hard time wrapping my brain around the name of this. Spirit animals. I mean, we already have a couple. We got the stag, the frog, the dog. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love. Be curious and lean in to whatever lights you up. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Yep, once again, got to go back here. Follow your dreams. What lights you up? Bring your ideas to life. Get moving. Break that momentum of inertia. Take those consistent baby steps towards what you know is going to really make you happy. And wombat spirit, nice. Be at home. One of the animals I wished I could have seen in Australia and didn't, because I think they're nocturnal. It's not very common that you see them. Yeah, wombat, be at home. Be at home within yourself, happy in your own skin. Be at home in terms of spend time. If you've been busy out of your home, you want to just spend some time being with yourself, taking care of, going within, taking a nap, cleaning things up. Yep. You're going to come out of this and be so much better for it. And your first step is to just get your butt moving. Go for a walk. If you're near any kind of nature area, even a place with trees or whatever, go for a walk there, because that is where you can really start to tap into the magic of life, that there's so much more than whatever has been keeping you stuck in this place of sorrow, of feeling like a victim. So, yes. All right. Good reading. Good reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe.